G'day and welcome to a very, very exciting episode today. We are going on to Stradbroke Island
So excited.
with our caravan.
So excited.
We have not been on the beach, was talking about this before, since like Palubi Beach.
Back at the start of 2022, so that's 2 years.
Wow, that's mental. We stayed like kind of on. You can't even call Cape York being on the beach, but you kind of are. But anyway, we got an awesome site out here where we're going to. We've never been on Straddy before. We've done next to no research before we've jumped on. We kind of winged it basically like we always do. So
Yep.
let's go through this ride together. We hope we got a good spot. We're heading out to Flinders Beach, which again, from like the very little stuff I've seen, it sort of sounded like the go, but I'm super excited to get up there, get on the beach, air down. We've got, I think, 4 nights on here. It's hot. It's the most beautiful day ever. Let's go. Stratty. Alrighty, so heading on the mainland out to camp, and it kind of feels like we're still on land. Like it's just all the roads, like, I don't know, you kind of expected more like, I don't know, like
Fraser,
not,
maybe?
yeah,
I
like
don't
not
know.
good, like not driving on highways.
We did know it was going to be bitumen as soon as we got off the ferry, so we did do like a little bit of research. But as soon as you come off the ferry, I didn't realize there's like a full-on township. There's like a bakery, a servo, little grocery shop. There's everything.
Yeah, well, people live over here, so it's pretty bloody cool. But basically what we did to book in was, what's it called? Mindra, I don't know.
Probably butchering
I've
that.
just absolutely said that wrong. So, something camping. We'll put up a link there. You can go on there and book again. So we I think it was about $180 with the vehicle. You got to buy a vehicle permit as well. So you can do the monthly or yearly. So to combine, it was about $180, and you got the ferry fee, which goes from Cleveland to Dunswich. Yeah, that's where you jump onto the island there. So that's another thing you got to take into consideration, because that was $680 total return. So it really goes on your length as well. So the bigger you are, more expensive per meter. So you got to take that in consideration, especially if you're going to make this on like your 12-month trip, 6-month trip, whatever. Definitely budget that in, because again, it is, it's up there, I guess. Like if you're going to choose, it's nearly $1,000 for the week to jump on, and of expenses, and we're going to burn a lot of fuel on here as well, driving on the beach.
The DI ferry, that's like what?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, hardly anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the other ferries.
So definitely take that in consideration, and that's basically book those two, rock up on time. You got to print off your full drive vehicle permit, and also your tags. We haven't done that yet, but you meant to put up a tag. That's on each structure. Like that means like each wall of the caravan.
I've printed them and I've put them in little Ziploc bags, and when we pull up and set up camp, I'll
keep the rangers happy, keep everyone's happy. But that's basically the starter pack to getting on, yeah?
It's pretty much everything.
Well, literally within like 20 minutes, we're here at the beach ready to jump on, and this first bit here is bloody soft. It is so hot. I can't even be barefoot on here. The sand is so freaking hot, but just sussing it out because it's not low tide just yet. Gotta make sure you check the tides. Don't know how to do that. The best thing is probably willy weather. Now look, be careful when you do search for this website. If you are gonna Google it, if you do search willy first and you take too long to put the weather word in there, just be careful of what comes up. But it's looking good. It's probably perfect timing because it's really just nice and soft there, but there is some good ruts and that there, and then onto the hard pack here, which is solid. So it's probably the most perfect timing. So we're going to go back and air down. I cannot wait for this. I'm just airing down. I've gone down to 16 PSI on the van there. And then generally what I do is I usually leave a little bit more in the back of the back tires. I'm going to go to 20 on here because generally they got the most weight, obviously from the van being on there from the ball weight, etc. Then 16 PSI on the front. Again, it is very hot. You can see I'm sweating my ass off here doing this. You better off going out. I always find 16 to 18 for sand, without a doubt, is always the way to go, especially when towing as well. You want to be, again, I do not want to be getting stuck out there. It is too hot to be digging in max tracks. I ain't doing that today. All right, I'm all ready to go, man. Just for you guys at home, like sometimes I can get a little bit overly excited with this stuff, but just, we've spoken about this quite a few times. Like 4 years ago, we had $6 grand to our name. Like we were friggin' broke. So to own this setup. We got the van and now the TRX. Like, I've dreamt about driving these things forever. I never thought I would be able to own one. So to be coming on here as our full-time home, onto the beach in this setup, it definitely means a lot, and it's an absolute pleasure to be able to share these moments for you. So I really hope I don't get bogged, because I'm going to look like the biggest dickhead after just saying that. But again, it should be right. I cannot wait to get out there. Oh, God, it's so bright. It's hard to see the friggin' ruts. I'm gonna go low range second. Probably give it a little more than what I need, just because again I want to get stuck. I need third actually. Yeah, I'm going for third. Easy. Oh. All that talk for nothing. I sound like a bloody beginner. I think I was really hoping that it was nice and soft, because again, generally just rolling over it is the way to do sand, but I just look for any excuse to get up this thing and hear that supercharge of it, man. Oh, never gets old getting onto a beach, especially on a beautiful day like this. This is wonderful out here. Alright, so we're booked on, it's called Track F. So they're by letters, and I think at the end of this month or next month, apparently that's changing, like their zones are changing, I think. So by the time you come here, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it might be a little bit different. But basically, to my understanding is you're in your zone, which I guess is, yeah, F for us. That's the one we chose, and you just pick a spot wherever. So I think we're only going to be like a couple hundred meters down the beach, so and then just, yeah, pull in. I think I can see it up here actually. Pull in and try and find, I want a beach view, but also we need solar, etc. I don't know.
Shelter.
Yeah. I can see a couple of people already, so hopefully it's not too busy, but we'll go and have a bit of a look. Alright, got another little soft-ish, it's not very long at all, but to jump in to the camp here, which is quite a few people in there. Oh, it's soft. Nice. So I'm going to put this drone up and from a distance and try and see. There's a little bit going on in here actually.
5 minutes later.
We've ended up in a bit of a situation here where I can't. There's like one.
A few moments later.
Man, it's bloody low in here. The trees. I'm scraping through already, so I'm going to drop the bags down. It's starting to hit on the side of the trees. Oh, it is tight. Very tight. We've got down the back there and it was getting pretty tight. There was one van down the end, but just to get in there, like, it was just tight, but more so just the height of solid trees, and I really think that the van would have hit. I'm trying not to destroy it on the way through, because they've got the car now as well, which is long. It's definitely the first time it's really showing its length. But the reason we're heading out was going to go back out because I put the drone up, and the next site looked really open, grassy, and not really many people on there. So, God, even just getting out of here is tight. We're going to just jump out, have a peek at that, if that's the case, and we can change spots. We'll look at doing that. this is looking way better. We've got a nice little spot down here on the beach, big nice spot here. But to try and get the van in there, there's like literally a pole like in the middle of the freaking camp, so like you can't really drive and you have to try and back in. It's a pain in the ass. Am I pretty clear that way? Like, there's not much I can hit?
No, it's just behind you, so you're alright for now. Your heaps are in back here. Just watch that pole, if you can see it.
Did I miss that?
G'day, we hope you're enjoying today's episode.
In 2023, we personally helped 120 people improve their health and their finances. If 2024 is a year that you're wanting to buy back your time and create more financial freedom, I want to let you know over on our website, travelingcampers.com.au, we've got a brand new process in there. No BS, straight to the point. It's all created by myself. In an hour and a half, we teach you exactly what it is we do. So if you're ready to learn from our success, take action, start your entrepreneurial journey, go across, check it out. You've been in contact with our team. We can't wait to hear from you. Well, I reckon we did all right. Yeah, this is kind of exactly what I was hoping for, because I know some of these spots are like really deep in the trees, which
like
is good.
Where we were.
Yeah, like where we were. Yeah, it still would have been okay, but like just there would have been no solar. You don't get the best view. There's a couple there, but they're kind of already taken. But yeah, this is so much more open. So we've got the solar there set up, which I'll show you in a minute. But also we've got the Starlink, because Starlink sucks when it's in trees. Download it's still okay, but I got a coaching call, that group coaching call we do every fortnight tonight. So we do have 2 bars of 4G, 2 to 3 bars of 4G as well. Because I think it's Point Lookout that's just up there. They must have phone towers up there to look to see, so yeah, I'll shoot them, they do. But yeah, it's good to be nice and open. We're on the beach here, and it's just so much easier to, like, this is so much better. We're in J.
Yeah, we moved down to J. There's a couple of different, there's like J1, J...
Yeah, I can't remember, maybe 10, hang on, we'll figure that out. But once I go for a bit of a drive, haven't got the van on, we'll go for a bit of a drive, we'll have a look around at the other campsites and sort of see. But again, yeah, F was good. There's a couple of vans in the first few, but yeah, it is definitely tight. I'm definitely glad we come up here.
If you've got a smaller van or like a hybrid, definitely you'll be fine. Yeah,
perfect.
But if you've got like a big American truck and a big van, then
yeah, even just the van.
Not
yeah,
for you.
There was some big vans in there, but again, you're gonna hit the roof if you're 3 meters.
If you don't care, then it's fine.
Yeah, but no, it was good. But I'm stoked with this. I'm stoked. It's hot, so I got the aircon going. But I'm hoping tonight, it's obviously a breeze. So tomorrow's gonna be a bit windier. But it's kind of like, we're kind of getting worried about, like, because it was meant to be a bit windy tomorrow. But like now we're on here, it's like you want more breeze. You want a good breeze to keep you cool. But I'm really hoping tonight that it cools off enough so we don't need the aircon on, which it should. Windows open, hear that beach.
Yep.
That's what I'm looking forward to. But man, that was so fun. You can't beat driving on the beach, and especially with the caravan on.
Oh, it did it so easy. It just glided across.
Oh yeah, which it was. Like there's D-Maxes in here with big caravans on the back. It's not like...
Yeah, but they might have had to give it some berries, whereas...
I wish I did. I'm not going to lie. I wish it was like sand flying everywhere. Like, we should have come on a high tide. But it was, amazing. This is...
George is very happy too.
This is so good. Look at that. Lee, George, what do you reckon?
Happy to be at the beach.
I don't even mention that, actually. That's why we're on here, because it's dog friendly.
Yes, that's why we've come.
It's like the
over
only beach up here that's dog friendly. So, bloody perfect. All right, JO2, Josh 2. That's our campsite there. There is a toilet up there, but man, it'll be bloody hot using those toilets today. But this is where I got my solar set up over. You got the Starlink there, so it's not too bad. Not too bad for obstructions, and I got the 2 solar panels down here. You got the kick-ass one here, the 300 watt panel there. I get about 15 to 17 amps out of that. Then I got the KT cables ones down there. I get about 10 out of that one. So I'm probably going to piss that one off and get another. I've got another one there at home, back at my mum's place, but I'm going to buy probably 2, maybe the iTech World ones, just because I know that the dimensions fold up perfectly underneath the bed. That fits under there, but it is a little bit big, so I could probably fit 2 or 3 of them under there. But that's what I get again. So that's probably about 25 amps to 27 amps off there. But we got the aircon going inside, and I put that down to 25 degrees. straight up. Put it down to 25 degrees just to start getting it cool, because it was really bloody hot. And if you try and go like 16, 18, because like we do at a caravan park, we're trying to cool it down quick, you drain so much battery. So we're only using 26 amps, 24 amps at the moment here. Microphone just come flying up. So yeah, using about 25, 26 amps at the moment. But once that cools down, gets the temperature, that will start putting amps back in to the battery. So again, we only got 4 nights here, so during the day we're definitely gonna need the aircon on if we are going to be around. We're going to be out swimming, that sort of stuff anyway. But again, hopefully during the night we can flick it off and there should be no dramas. But yeah, 900 amps of batteries, 1400 watts of solar on the roof, 600 outside. But again, 15 amps of one, 10 amps the other. Generally 8 to 9 amps off each panel on the roof. Kind of depends. It is really hot up here, so it's usually a little bit less. But yeah. This is literally perfect. There's just no one around. The water is hot. It is.
It's beautiful.
It's
Temperature's
hot.
Perfect.
It's just so good. George is loving it. Already, we've been here for what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah, I wish you're scared. You got dunked before, you're scared, aren't you?
I have been dunked so many times by waves, it's not even funny.
Oh,
this
you
is
love
like
it.
from a kid. Like,
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
You want to show everybody what you got for Christmas?
my cup.
Yeah, your cup.
How good is that? It's my late Christmas present. It cost me, I got 3 cups. I got 2 other ones in 2 different colors, not the same as that. $200 to get them. Probably cost 2 cents. This one is limited edition. It was meant to rock up for Christmas. I'll go and wear my Santa hat and drink out of that cup all day, but I didn't have it in time. But yeah, I love this. I have my morning, afternoon coffee generally. Not always an afternoon coffee person, but generally. But I've been a huge Andrew Tate fan for a couple of years now. Michaela is as well. And when all the crazy stuff happened, what was it, about over a year ago now, last New Year's is when they got arrested, all the stuff. Knew it was absolute BS. If you can't see through that stuff now, you are absolutely crazy. So, massive Andrew Tate fan. Whether you like it or not, he was right. Got a bit of a drive today. Today's kind of like the windiest day we've got while we're on the island here. So it's a little bit overcast today, but it's still really nice. Just walking up this random sand hill. It's like meant to be a bit of a look out at the top up here. So it's taking a couple of inland tracks and having a bit of a look. I'm going to sound really soft here, but I've got to be really careful with. I'm so pretty precious with the TRX, not going to lie. But I'm getting there. We've got the flares painted. So on Monday they're going into Codex to get PPF put over them. So that's why I wanted to. Bit of a hill. So I wanted to get them painted so I can wrap them, so then if it gets scratched, we can go down some scratchy tracks, it won't look absolutely trash. But it was pretty good on the way in, but it's already got a couple of really light marks on it, because I think the matte black can be really sort of hard to buff, so we've got to try and be careful of that. But go up here for a look, then go find some I think there's a pub in Point Lookout. We might go to the pub for lunch.
Sounds good.
Got a beautiful day today. We're just about to head out and do some exploring. I'm going to go out to the gorge and a couple of things up near Point Lookout and check out the other main beach over there. So yesterday morning the rangers come around and they do their check-in. I don't know if they do it all the time, I assume they do, but it's Australia Day weekend coming up this weekend, so they're really busy. So they're onto it. I think it's them driving back again now, isn't it? But they come in, they check in, you have your 10 tag up on the van somewhere, and then they got their little purple thing there to say you've checked in. But when they first got here, they're sort of sitting there for ages, and I come out and they're like taking photos of the van, like on the bike and that stuff at the front. And I'm just like, what's going on here? Like, it looked like that police officer, like it was a murder scene or something like that. And they weren't happy that the bike was on there, because you can't ride bikes on the beach. They're banned, which I completely get that. At Fraser Island that you can, and it's awesome, but inland, if it's a fully registered bike on the main roads, etc., you can ride a motorbike. So basically like a stone throw over there, you can be on the bike, but on the beach you can't, which I fully get that. But they weren't happy that the bike was physically on the vent. Like, this thing's got to go, like it can't be there, it can't be seen, sort of thing. Like, if the parks people come down, we can't do anything about it, it's out of our control, and they're not going to be happy. And I'm just like, well, the hell? I'm like, that's its garage. Like, we live full time, like it's parked in the garage, locked up. That's basically what it is. Like, it's not going anywhere. I didn't get a permit for it. Like, it's staying there. Like, I had no intention at all to ride. It's not coming off. And basically, yeah, they're like, oh yeah, look, we get it, but yeah, it can't be here. It's like, we've got a shed, you can go lock it in. And I'm just like, well, how the hell am I going to get it there? And I'm like, well, I'm not locking it in some random shed on an island. I wasn't too stoked about that either, but I'm like, look, I'll work with ya. And like, what if I cover it up? And I'm like, okay, well, look, happy to work with that. I'm like, oh, well, I'll try and get everything I've got to try and cover it up. And this is what we come up with. So, well, my towel's fallen off the front there already, but my ram towel's usually on there, and that's what we've got. So that's the Navigator mat bag, the kick-ass solar panel. That's my electrical cord because I got no spare tie downs. And yeah, the mud flaps there because it was windy yesterday. We got 2 or 3 spare towels. We don't even have spare bed sheets. We do change our bed sheets. We wash them weekly. I got myself in bloody bit of a hole there, didn't I? We don't take spare bedding because it takes up too much room. But that's all I've got to try and keep it down. I've zip tied the towel around the handlebars there, and I just try and make it not look like a motorbike. So I'm like, that's our job. So Mikhail's pretty happy with my efforts, aren't you?
Very funny.
But look, I get it. Yeah, like it definitely sounded stupid. I'm like, how can I not have it just sitting there? But again, I get it because I'm sure they get people that probably think they're probably people, like, as soon as they leave, that get on that just stuff and get off and go ride anyway. Or I guess people coming past, they'll be like, oh, these guys have got a motorbike, must be allowed to have one, and they'll bring them next time, or something like that. So I do get it. It was pretty sort of extreme, but again, they were fine. Like, just you work with them. You don't be an idiot to them, they won't be an idiot back. And unfortunately, a lot of people are idiots. So yeah, but I sort of found that pretty interesting. I'm like, sure, I'm not gonna have to go try and hide this bike in an island somewhere, which is crazy. I could literally push it down the beach, jump on the road and ride it. So yeah, pretty crazy. But that was it's almost like it wasn't trouble, but like, we do everything right. Just something always has to happen.
Always something, like,
always end up pissing someone off, or just something always happens. But anyway, all good. But yeah, if you are thinking of it, bring your motorbike on here, or think you can ride on the beach here, you can't, and just, yeah, don't even chuck it in the back of the ute. Fuck, they've seen the bike. They've sent in the friggin' choppers, Kayla. They're onto us. We're just doing the gorge walk down here at Point Lookout. It's literally just like in the town, well, yeah, we're right in town, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Beautiful spot down here, but yeah, it's got a big gorge where the ocean comes into, and it's magic. It's only low tide's in about an hour, so I reckon we might be worth coming back tonight to have a look at it at high tide. Seeing it all the way in the gorge, it look pretty different, but yeah. God, just on the outside here, it's just so nice, and you're protected from the wind here. It's a southeasterly wind, I think, today, yeah. So you're pretty protected up here, and it's just, man, the weather could not be any better. It's so nice, but I think it loops around, so we're gonna keep walking around. You can have Georgia in here. She's doing so well after her physio and the tick and all that sort of stuff. So it's pretty big for it's pretty warm, all the steps and that. But she's doing well. So we're gonna go around there and then possibly look at going down for a drive down at Main Beach. It should be windy on that side, but you can drive down there. So we'll go for a bit of a look. Have a look at this behind us. We've just dropped down onto the main beach there. This is called Keyholes. So I've just found a little stuff on Wikicamp. So it's a nice clear lake here, and the beach, you can hear the waves pumping just over the back there. Because it is the southeasterly wind, this side is a little bit more windy, and the water's kind of got that dirty sort of look like on the ocean. Yeah. So other sides where we're going to swim in the ocean, say we'll just come across, it's literally like 100 meters off the main beach there, and have a look at this. Like, no one is here. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I am going for a swim in this.
We've made it all the way down to the end of Main Beach. It was such a nice drive down here, and just behind us over there you can see South Stratty, and way over, probably can't see it on the GoPro, but way over there we can see the city of the Gold Coast. So that's pretty cool. Makes us feel like we're not that far away from civilization.
No, yeah, it's really close. Really
Have
close.
a snack.
A little bit of popcorn. Man, it's so good on here. I love it. How would you, Fraser or here?
Oh, honestly, Fraser's amazing. It's very iconic, but for us, being able to have Georgia here with us,
Yeah.
I think, yeah,
We've
it's
got
a
it good.
no-brainer for us.
Like, it's not busy on here at all, so it's like we've had everywhere to ourselves. So
Yeah.
different things, but yeah, obviously for us the dog makes it so much. If Georgia come on Fraser, I can probably be Fraser.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, man, this place it's epic.
It's beautiful.
Epic.
Tonight for dinner, we're going to be having something a little bit different. I have got some pork ribs here. I'm going to be cooking them on the Weber. I'm going to cook them in a tray, but I'm also going to cook them in, we've got this, we call this chicken in a bag. The reason I thought of this was because on the back it says pork spare rib. I didn't get spare ribs, we've got full rack ribs. So I'm going to put them in the bag and see how hopefully they fit in the bag. I've already turned the Weber on. I've got that preheating. I just turned it up to full. Don't lose this. My mum always happens to lose these when she cooks chicken in a bag. So put that in a safe spot. Oh, I reckon it'll just fit. This is honestly the hardest bit, not to make a mess. Put that in there. Go put it on the Weber. So that's on now. I'm going to prep some corn. Got some coleslaw to have with that. Josh loves sweet potato on our little Mitre 10 gas cooker, so I'll do these on that. The ribs are done. You excited?
I'm so excited. You're so good.
Look at that. Got the corn under there. Turned out good.
It's good. It's weird because like it doesn't taste like I'm eating ribs. It tastes like I'm eating chicken in a bag. It's good, but it just tastes like I'm eating chicken in a bag.
Okay.
But it's ribs in a bag.
Right.
But it's good.
Okay.
But it doesn't taste like ribs on a barbecue. But it's good. Alright, we're getting off this morning. It's probably a good time. It's the weather's still good, but you can really tell that this rain's brewing. There's been like this cyclones and stuff around, so it's definitely the best day to be getting off. But it's obviously sad. It's never a good day to be jumping off the beach. But man, our time here has been so bloody good. So we're about an hour and a half-ish before the high tide, I think. But it's because it's so busy because of Australia Day. It is quite chopped up getting out of here and getting off the beach. So we're just about to jump off now. Too easy. Alrighty, we're at the exit here, and man, it's a lot more chopped up. There's been so much more traffic coming through than when we come in, so it should be pretty right. But yeah, it's definitely a lot deeper. So I'll be looking forward to this as soon as we got on here. Oh, that was great. That was so satisfying. Stratty done. Man, that's so fun. You literally cannot friggin' beat that. But we're just airing up. We've done the car, we're still in the van now. And we're pushing the time. We got to be there sort of 15 minutes, 20 minutes before the ferry, but time's gotten away with us. We've got to actually get up there pretty bloody quick. But I know it wasn't in this episode, but I think it's going to be the episode before this when we did damage to the TRX. Michaela, yeah, it's okay. She's here admitting it. It's okay. I know we've covered this, but we never showed the end result. But we got it all fixed up. Again, we'll show you what it looked like before. Michaela took out a concrete pole in it. But we got referred from Nathan at Codex to CSA Refinish. His name was Chris. Man, if you're fussy like I am, go see these guys. They literally did the best job ever. Like I'm mega fussy, especially on this car, and I could not be any happier. And what we did is we painted the flares as well. So we're going to get them wrapped and also put some mud flaps on. Starting to bloody rain here. I put some mud flaps on because they come with the rears, but the TRXs don't come with the ones on the front. So because it's got the wide body, a lot of stuff flicks up. So they're called rock blocks. It cost me $550 to get these from America, obviously with the 4 mud flaps and get them across. But they sit nice. They're nice and flexible. I'm really, really happy with it. But man, it's pissing down. We got to get out of here.
Testing.
Yeah, can you go back there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Got my gloves on because I hate touching raw meat. And I just heard what I said, and I know Josh is going to laugh when he hears that.
Can you film a little bit while you're doing that? Can you film a little while you're doing that? Can you please film?
Okay.
Can you please film?
Film.
F-I-L-M.
Yeah, I got the GoPro.